So, today I'd like to show you the EHL65EQ from Festool. This machine is 65mm planing width and will go up and will take off a maximum of 4mm in a single pass. That's a huge amount of material to remove, but what we do is follow the same principles as we would do as if using a hand plane, and then we leave a fine surface behind. If we leave a fine surface, there's no reworking to do, so our working time is reduced. So, to run through the basic functions of the EHL65EQ. If we turn the machine over, you see that the key point of this machine is the blade. And if we turn the block around, you'll notice all we have is a single knife in the block. And this knife has a slight curve to it, and it's offset by 9 degrees. This means that when the blade hits the surface, instead of it hitting the surface square like a conventional block, what we're doing is taking a scallop out. We create a draw cut. And we're taking a slice. If we take a slice from the timber, it means we don't leave the bruising behind like a conventional block would do. So here I have the block from the 65, and here we have a competitor's block. And you can immediately see the difference. It means that this cut is going to be nice and fine, and this one means we're going to leave little chatter marks. And on this block, if each of the knives aren't set at the correct radius, one knife will be doing more cutting than the other one. If you only have a single knife in the block, it means that knife is always going to be doing the work. So, depth control is at the front, and like I said, we can go up to 4mm. Dust extraction can be swapped from the right to the left hand side easily and simply, and we just click that back on there. This will take the standard Festool 27mm hose. On the side we have the edge protector for when we're rebating, and at the back we have a delta foot. That's permanently going to be out, but while we're using the machine and pushing it along, this machine will automatically flip up out of the way. So when I put the machine down, it flips underneath, and I can put the machine down before the block has stopped spinning. Therefore I can work quickly and efficiently. I don't have to wait for the block to run down. So the EHL65EQ can rebate up to 24mm. It comes supplied with a fence, and we can also fit a depth limiter on as well. Okay, so let's see what this machine can do. 27mm extraction hose goes in, and of course, like any Festool machine, we're working from the plug-it lead. Push and twist. And so initially we'll take off something sensible. We'll do 2.5mm. And the key thing to watch here is the dust extraction and the quality of the finish that we leave behind. So we've taken off 2.5mm and left a good finish, but we haven't piled ourselves up with the waste from the machine. It's taken away into the extraction system. So now let's crank it up. We go to 4mm, the maximum depth of cut, and we'll see what progress we make with this. So you can see it's a huge amount of material to remove for a small machine. However, because I'm using a draw cut blade, it means I can then go back onto this cut and complete it and not leave a mark behind. So you can see the immediate advantage of using this machine, high quality surface, and also with a draw cut, because where I stopped taking off 4mm and then rejoined the cut, there's no mark there, because we're using the same principle as taking shaving off with a hand plane. So if we want to make our lives a little bit easier while we're guiding the machine, we can fit the fence in this as well, and that's quite easily done. going to fit that onto the side. There's a small handle to pull on, and then we can just tighten this up. So now, by using the fence in the machine, it removes me having to think and having to guide where the machine goes, because now the fence is going to do the work for me, and I can just concentrate on pushing the machine away. So we'll keep it nice and simple, and we'll take off something standard about 1.5 millimeters. So, the EHL65, maximum depth of cut is 4 millimeters. It's a one-handed planer. Market for this, anybody who's fitting a door, skirtings, or if you need to do scribings. We also have a depth limiter to fit it to, and the maximum rebate depth on this machine is 24 millimeters. So the drip bars on the bottoms of exterior doors, ideal application for this. So that's the EHL65EQ.